Kelly, and this is my first YouTube video ever. I've been following and watching so many videos on YouTube, specifically when it comes to infertility and miscarriage loss, things like that for years. For years I've been watching different influencers, different vloggers, just following their journeys on what they go through. And I specifically started watching, I want to say in 2013. 2013 is when I had my first miscarriage, and that's what prompted me to start watching videos on YouTube. So in now, it's the year 2020, and we are in quarantine currently. So I figured now would be the best time to go ahead and start my own channel and go ahead and start documenting my journey. So I am currently in the process of trying to get pregnant. My husband and I, his name is Lee, we have a 2.5-year-old son. It all started in 2013 when I had my first miscarriage. My first was not a miscarriage, it was actually an ectopic pregnancy. So after that, we were definitely, obviously, devastated over the loss of our baby that we definitely wanted. We weren't planning a baby. We actually weren't even married yet. But as soon as we found out that we were pregnant, we were so excited. We had already been together for several years, so we wanted this baby. When we found out it was an ectopic pregnancy, because I was having so much pain that just wasn't normal, we were devastated when we lost our baby. After that, we just said, let's just keep trying. Let's try for another baby. We decided that was something that we wanted, was to be parents. We were so excited the first time, so we said, why not? Let's go ahead and just try to have another baby. Long story short, we had a miscarriage after that, and then we had another ectopic pregnancy after that in the year 2016. We had another ectopic pregnancy. So, and in between that, we ended up getting married in the year 2015. So by this point, we were married. And in 2016, we had a miscarriage in the summer, and I was just, after 3 losses, I was devastated and depressed and just, didn't understand why my body wasn't cooperating and why I kept having these losses. So I just told Lee, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to try anymore for at least a year. I don't want to think about getting pregnant. I just can't even wrap my head around these 3 losses, and I give up. Let's take some time off, and I don't want to get pregnant or talk about getting pregnant for a year. So we did. We stopped trying, and we weren't using protection, but we were not actively trying to get pregnant. So that October, we got pregnant. We found out in November that we were pregnant, which was not a happy time. We were actually very scared. As soon as I saw a pregnancy test, a positive pregnancy test, I started crying. I was like, how could we let this happen? I'm gonna start bleeding in a couple of days, and it's just, I didn't think anything positive was gonna come of it. So a couple days later, went to the doctor. They confirmed, yes, you're pregnant. Let's go ahead and do an ultrasound. Because of your history, let's go ahead and do an ultrasound, just make sure it's not an ectopic pregnancy, since I had already had 2 ectopic pregnancies before that. So they checked, and there was a little fetus, little peanut inside the uterus, and I was maybe about 6 or 7 weeks along. They said, take care of yourself, start taking your prenatals, congratulations. So we were shocked. We couldn't believe that we were actually pregnant and it wasn't a ectopic pregnancy. But I was still terrified. I had had a miscarriage before that was not ectopic. So I was still terrified. And every time we went to checkups, you know, we saw a heartbeat. We were so excited, but we were still just, you know, very cautious, just knowing that, you know, nothing is for certain. We could definitely, you know, still lose this baby. So, but every checkup, we just kept going to checkups, and our baby was growing and healthy. And next thing you know, in the year July 2017, we had a baby boy. And he's our world. His name is Mikey. He's going to be 3 this July. And he's just the center of our universe, and he is so spoiled with love. But we definitely and desperately want to give him a sibling. So after he was born, we started trying again. After he was 1, we started trying again for another baby. In that time frame, in these last almost 2 years that we've been trying to give him a sibling, we have had 3 more losses. No, 4 more losses. Another ectopic pregnancy, and then 3 miscarriages. 1 just recently, this past March 2nd, we lost a baby, another baby. This one was really, really devastating, just because we had known for, I want to say, 2 months. We were keeping it a secret from family. Because of my history, my doctor automatically, as soon as you get pregnant, come in, we do blood work for a week every other day to make sure that your pregnancy levels, your HCG levels are going up the way they're supposed to, and my progesterone, my HCG levels, everything looked great. We did early ultrasounds, and there was a little peanut in there, and we saw a heartbeat. Twice we saw a heartbeat in an ultrasound, and then March 2nd we went in and there was no more heartbeat. And I could tell right away as soon as we went in, and they checked there. I could tell. The ultrasound tech lady was very quiet, didn't say anything, and told me to speak with my doctor, but I could tell right away that we had lost the baby, and the baby was even measuring a little smaller than previously, because it was already, I think it had passed away already for a week or so. So we lost that baby in March, and my doctor said, just going forward, let's do some blood work, let's do some testing, some labs, and see what is, you know, possibly maybe going on with why you are losing babies. Because she said she wouldn't necessarily label me as infertile, because we can obviously get pregnant. I'm just, for some reason, my body is not able to keep the pregnancies, and she has no idea how my son is here. He's a miracle baby. He's a fighter, and he was just meant to come at the right time for me and my husband, and we're grateful. We're grateful that we at least have 1 baby. I mean, I definitely, growing up, envisioned having more kids, having multiples, at least 2. I always thought I was going to want 4. But now at this point, we would just be so grateful if we had 2. I would love my son to have a little brother, a little sister. I have a sister, and I just couldn't imagine my life without her. So I want that for my son too. But obviously, you know, it's God's plan, and whatever happens, happens. We are going to go forward with the testing, and just on her end, if she can see anything that could possibly help, like maybe low progesterone or something, that she can give me, you know, prescribe me some progesterone to help. Whatever the case is, I'm willing to try it. And then from there, if she doesn't see anything, she's going to refer me to a fertility specialist, she said, which at that point is my choice if I want to move forward with seeing them, which I do. I'm open to at least doing a consultation with them and seeing what they say. So yeah, for right now, this is the beginning of that journey. I wanted to go ahead and document it for myself and just to have. And I wish I would have started this sooner, because we've been through so much these last couple of years, 6-7 years, that we've been trying to have a baby, and we have one, but with so many losses. So I wish I would have started this sooner, just to document what we've already been through. But better late than never. So here we are, gonna start documenting my journey going forward, and just, I guess we will see what happens. So thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video ever, and as time goes on, we will see what happens too. And we might even have to hold off on the testing too. My doctor said with everything being quarantined right now, they're not really doing any family planning, but she said, let me know when you start your next menstrual cycle, and we'll start from there, from day one. She's going to want to see me on certain days. So here we go. Like I said, thank you so much for watching my first video, and I really appreciate the support, and here we go. Here's the beginning of a new journey. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.